Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Did you find my office fine?
Yeah, it wasn't too hard to find, surprisingly.
Good. I'm Elizabeth. I'm going to be your dietitian today.
I'm Kira, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, the sun's out, it's beautiful weather. Hung out with friends today, so it was a nice, relaxing Sunday.
That's good. So you're relaxing today.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're going to have about 30 minutes, 25 minutes to talk about a change that you want to make in your life. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I used to play a lot of sports in high school, and I was really involved with that. I did swimming and water polo, so I've always been pretty active. But then, recently, when I came to college, I kind of just stopped working out. It was really a big change from going to a big city to Chico here, which is 8 hours. So I'm not really working out as much anymore, and so I've realized I've gained a couple of pounds, and a lot of that's just from I think stress and going out on the weekends and not making healthy eating choices. So I see that I've gained a lot of weight, and I really want to start working out more and getting involved in sports, and yeah.
Okay, so I see that you were very active in high school, and maybe the change to college was a little difficult, and you kind of stopped working out and exercising and stuff like that, and now you recognize that you want to start working out again.
Yeah, I don't really know where to go with that. I don't really have any workout people to work out with, or just going in the weight room is really intimidating and scary, and yeah.
Yeah, so we have a couple things you want to work out. You want to work out with some friends. Maybe it'll make it a little bit easier to work out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your working out habits right now.
Right now, I'd say I work out once a week, kind of. Usually about for 30 minutes to an hour. I'll usually just go on the treadmill, but I really just want to get bigger bone, just become stronger. But yeah, and then usually when I work out, it's in the morning, because that's kind of the only time I have available, because I always have school and work. And yeah.
Okay, so I see that you're very busy with school and work, and you're getting in maybe 30 minutes to an hour once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. What's your relationship with working out?
What do you mean?
Have you always liked exercising, or was it kind of tough for you to get out there and work out, or?
Well, before in high school, I really loved exercising, and I loved the experience and the fact that it was just very team-oriented. I got to hang out with my friends, so it was also a social interaction. But then since coming to college, it's kind of just been me in the gym, and it's an okay relationship. I'm not really motivated as much as I should be to go to the gym, and I really want to fix that and just get motivated and whatnot.
Okay, so you used to enjoy working out more just because you had your team around, and now that it's kind of you're on your own, you're looking for that motivation to get started again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Do you have friends that you would work out with, maybe?
I have a couple of friends. It's just hard because everyone's busy with their schedule. So just trying to figure that out, and having a time where everyone can work out together is probably kind of hard. But I do have some friends.
You do have some friends. Do your friends work out as well?
Some of them do.
Some of them do. Okay. Would you maybe talk to them and have them work out with you? Do you think that would work?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good option. But just like I said earlier, it's kind of just can we fit time with both of our schedules to do that?
Yeah, being a college student is kind of hard to find a time to meet and.
Yeah, I could barely have time myself to work out once a week for an hour. I feel like it's gonna be hard for them as well, especially if it's in the morning too, because not everyone's morning people like I am.
Yeah. So it's kind of hard finding a morning person to work out with.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's start off with talking about a typical day.
So a typical day for me, I have class at 8 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So usually I'll go to the gym on a Monday in the morning for that, just before class to get over and done with. So that's always a nice way to start the morning. But I have class all day, and then I have like a couple breaks in between. I'll have food on campus, so usually I'll just go to the marketplace and get like a veggie burger or some pizza. And then I'll go to work from 3 to 6 usually. But yeah, it's pretty busy. Usually I'll just start early and then end pretty late.
Mm-hmm. So I see you're out all day. You start your morning off really early and then you finish really late.
Mm-hmm.
I see that you have a little break and you get your lunch in, which is good. You kind of go about in the afternoon, yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's about right. Good, good. So would you maybe kind of ideally like have a time where you would go to the gym, maybe?
If I wanted to start going more, yeah, it'd be really cool if I like maybe like had the motivation, or if I could go like in between classes maybe, or because sometimes I also have like awkward like 2-hour gaps, so I don't really know what to do with that time. And it'd be cool to work out, but I kind of just use that time to just stay at home. And it'd be cool to like work out late at night as well, but because I have to wake up early in the morning at 8 or before 8, I don't really want to work out that late.
Yeah, so I see you kind of have an idea of like an ideal time, or that's
Yeah.
good. Okay. So what do you think would work best for you? In maybe scheduling a time to work out in your break, maybe, or
Yeah, I would say definitely working out like in between like breaks, like you mentioned,
yeah.
or maybe like on the weekends or early morning.
Early morning.
But I'm kind of scared of working out early morning just because I don't know how tired I'll be the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I feel like if I just work out at like 6 in the morning, I'm just gonna be exhausted the rest of the day, and I can't focus on my studies or get anything else done.
Okay, so you're worried about maybe starting your day off a little bit too early and then focusing on working out and not other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, what are some barriers that are stopping you from working out more often?
Well, the weight room's scary.
Okay.
There's a lot of buff people there, and I don't want to embarrass myself, and like if I don't really know how to use any of the weights or like the equipments.
Okay.
So I definitely don't want to do that. Also, just finding a workout partner. It's not as like working out's not as fun anymore, so it's hard to be motivated to do it. And I guess like another barrier that I have is just being lazy, kind of. Yeah, even though I kind of live close, but kind of just like that initial like, let me get out of my house and get up. That's kind of the hard part. Sometimes I'd rather just like cook and make brownies or like watch TV instead of going to the gym and getting all sweaty.
Yeah. Okay. So I see that you're kind of looking for somebody to work out with, maybe brush up on some knowledge about weightlifting and stuff like that. Yeah, that's good. And I see that you have kind of the mindset that you do want to work out, which is great. You just need a little push.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Good. What do you like about what you're doing right now with your working out?
I'd say the fact that I at least go like once a week.
Yeah.
I would say that I at least get like my cardio in, and I'm glad that I know that I could be as strong as I once was, because like in high school of how strong I was, and I know that I can get back to that level, which is kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I like that. I know that I want to work out, but I'm just disappointed in myself that I don't. Yes.
Okay, so you recognize that you were once strong, and you also recognize that you can get back to that shape?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. So, what are some concerns that you maybe have that will happen if you don't work out?
Just like I'll gain like a lot of weight, and that'll just lead to like body dissatisfaction.
Okay.
And I've already seen that like over the years since freshman year to like now I've gained weight, and I don't fit the clothes I used to fit anymore, and I can't wear it all, so it's kind of sad. Yeah, that's one of the consequences, I would say.
Yeah, so you recognize kind of the negative side of not working out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Who would support you with this change?
I I'd say my family, they'd probably be my biggest supporters, just because even like in high school, my parents like always went to all my water polo and swim meets, so they would definitely want me to get back to like into working out, especially because like even when I've gone home for like breaks, my mom has like nicely said like, wow, Kira, you put on like a little weight, and I'm just like, thanks, Mom. But I know she's not doing that intentionally, like to hurt me or anything, but she's just being a mother and whatnot. But I think my parents would definitely be my biggest supporters, and especially if they see me like getting healthy and being happy with my progress in working out and losing weight and just being strong.
Yeah, so I hear that your parents really care about you and they want you to be healthy and they will be your biggest supporters.
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. How would your life better if you make this change?
I'd say that if I work out more, I'd be more happy with my body, more confident. I would also be healthier, which are like big things because I don't know, it's important to be happy, and I don't know, especially being confident at this age. Yeah.
So you recognize that confidence is like a big part in what you want.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. How ready are you to make this change from a scale to 1 to 10?
Probably like 4, 5.
Okay, so 4, you have some thoughts about making this change, but maybe you need a little more push to do this change.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So let's start off with how would you go about making this change, maybe for start?
Maybe like just like trying to get like a workout schedule, trying to figure out when's the best time to work out, or like how to work out, or gaining knowledge somehow, whether if it's working out with a friend or maybe watching like YouTube videos or something, or going to like a workout class. I don't know.
So maybe being a little more knowledgeable about working out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you'd be interested, I can share some ideas of what my other clients have.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. Okay. So some of my clients actually go about looking up videos online, how you said, about like working out with weights and stuff like that. They also find a Facebook page with like support with other people that are like working out and starting to work out, and it just they support each other.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Another idea would be making a schedule as well, finding the times in your day where you have a break or more time to go to the gym, whether it's like 3 times a week or once a week. I've noticed that that really works. Do any of these ideas sound like if they can work for you?
Those all sound really great. Definitely watching like the YouTube videos this way, when I see the videos of them working out and how they use the machines and the weights, then I can learn how to do it as well. I'm a very visual learner, so that would help a lot. And then also just setting a schedule, like you said. I'm really good, I would say, at being like, I'm really good at keeping to a routine, but once I started though, like after the first like week or 2, then I'm really good at it. So it's just the first initial push of doing it.
Yeah, so maybe the videos will work out and the schedule will work out, but you still might need a little more push to continue the schedule maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did any of these ideas maybe spark another idea that you thought about maybe?
I'd say like working out with like a friend, or somehow making working out fun again.
Yeah.
I guess that's a really big barrier, just because why would you want to do something that's not fun? So.
Yeah. So maybe brightening up your relationship with exercising, maybe doing something a little funner to work out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like that.
So another idea that my clients do have, would you like to hear it?
Yeah, I would love to hear it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they work out and do things that they like. They go hiking. They go swimming. I remember that you said about you were a water polo player. Yeah, that's awesome. So I'm sure you like swimming. So working out while swimming might be one thing you can start doing.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay, awesome. Maybe would you like to maybe start a plan, an experiment?
Yeah, I would love
Yeah.
that.
Okay, do you have any ideas of an experiment you'd like to start?
Not that I could think of.
Not that you can think of? Okay,
But
so
I'm open to ideas.
okay, awesome. So, one thing we can start is maybe we can start making like a schedule.
Okay.
How often would you like to set a schedule about working out?
I'd like to work out like 3 to 4 days a week.
3 to 4 days a week. How would your schedule look like that? Like, would it go hand in hand with working out 4 to 3 days a week?
I think my Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are really busy. So it'd be hard to work out consistently for those days, just because they're like my long days and I'd be really tired. But definitely like Tuesday, Thursdays in the afternoon could probably work. I have some time there, and then I guess like also on the weekends. So I don't really have anything planned on the weekend. I usually just be lazy or just watch TV, hang out with friends.
Okay, so I hear that. Maybe the other 4 days you'd be able to actually start this experiment and make it out.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah. So about how much time do you want to spend at the gym in these 4 days?
I guess it depends on what I'm working out on or what I'm doing. But definitely I want to be there for at least 30 minutes.
At least 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so then 4 days a week, maybe about 30 minutes. Sounds good. Maybe would you like, maybe find a friend you can start working out with maybe 2 days out of the 4 days that you're going to go to the gym? Would that sound like a good idea? Do you have a friend in mind maybe?
Yeah, I have a friend in mind. That'd definitely be a really good idea, especially because it'd motivate me. This way, if I feel too lazy to go to the gym, my friend will push me, but no, you have to go. So definitely finding that workout buddy will help, I think.
Yeah, so a friend might motivate you more to continue working out.
Yeah, and even I guess working out like harder too. Like if I see them working out or doing like their cardio machine for a longer period of time and I want to stop, but I keep seeing them going, then it'll probably motivate me to work harder, run harder.
Yeah, so I hear you saying that taking a friend might motivate you more to work harder for your goal.
Exactly.
Yeah, awesome. What about maybe would you be interested in keeping track of it, or do you just want to kind of like go kind of go with the flow? And
I never thought about keeping track of my workout progress, but that'd be really cool actually. I like that idea.
Do you think that would work out for you? How do you feel about this idea?
Yeah, I think it would work out. I think it'd be it would inspire me and like motivate me, make me happy to see my progress and track it down.
Yeah, so maybe seeing your progress will maybe keep you more motivated to continue after the first week or so of this experiment.
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. Okay. What other barriers do you think you'd have from to continue doing this experiment? Do you have any barriers in mind?
I guess when doing this experiment, just maybe like work and school, I guess.
Okay.
Because I work like 20 to 30 hours a week, and I'm taking 16 units, so that would definitely be a barrier, especially during this time of the semester when it's finals and dead week and a lot of things are due.
Yeah, so maybe just because going back to being busy and stuff like that, this might come up when you're doing your experiment, maybe study time, maybe work time and stuff like that. Okay, so would you be interested in maybe starting this experiment after finals week?
Yeah, that'd probably work better. Just because school's gonna come first, and same thing with work, and can't blow that off just to work out.
Yeah, of course. Work and school is very important to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So we can start off with the 4 days a week, 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes each day. You want to start taking your friend. And we can start this after finals week. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, awesome. Any other ideas you want to talk about?
I guess also just like if I do start working out, like what should I be eating or like
you should be eating. So maybe talking about your diet, maybe something else we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So, what are some concerns about your diet?
Well, I kind of eat out a lot. I mean, not all the time, but I just feel that I like the convenience of just fast food and what if it's the healthiest or not. And so I know that if I'm going to be working out, I'm going to be a lot more hungry. So I just want to know like how to properly fuel my body if I'm going to be working out more.
Yeah, so eating and your health may be a concern when working out just because you want to eat the things that you need to continue to work out.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Okay, awesome. So with the convenience thing, since you do work out a lot, it might be like something you lean towards more. Do you have any ideas of something you can do to maybe stop yourself from going out to eat and maybe taking the easy way out?
Maybe meal prepping or just like bringing snacks with me. I don't know.
So meal prepping might work out and maybe save you some time instead of, so it won't let you go out and eat.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be interested in hearing some ideas about meal planning? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Some ideas that my clients have done is just maybe preparing all their meals on this Sunday before the week starts, maybe late at night when they have a little bit of extra time. Some have maybe spread it out for like every 2 days, they meal plan and stuff like that. I also have some clients that they just meal prep their lunch just because they know they have time in the morning. Since you're a morning person, you might have time to make breakfast and not lunch, but since you meal prep, you'll have your lunch and you won't be running to the nearest fast food place and stuff like that. Do those ideas kind of sound like something you do?
Yeah, definitely, especially the last one you said, just because I'm always busy, and so if I do meal prep and have something for lunch, that would help a lot.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome. Since you might take that in consideration, do you have any other questions regarding your exercise, maybe experiment or anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So would you want to come back maybe in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. So I'll see you in about 4 weeks, since finals week is in 2 weeks, and then you'll go ahead and start your experiment, and maybe we'll see how you do with that experiment and this change about getting more exercise in your day, and maybe eating a little bit healthier.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Awesome. So it's good seeing you.
It's nice meeting you.
I'm looking forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks.
Me too. Thank you.